Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this, because today we're looking at a rapidly developing news story. It's one of those situations with very few confirmed details, but seriously massive implications. You know how it is when breaking news hits? It's incredibly easy to get completely lost in all the noise and speculation, right? Well, our goal today is to just cut straight through all of that. We're going to clearly lay out the very sparse known facts surrounding the sudden disappearance and the ongoing police investigation of a woman named Ruchika Singh. By mapping out exactly what we know for sure, we can get a much better grip on the timeline of how this whole situation unfolded. The absolute central mystery we're unpacking today basically boils down to one simple yet highly concerning question. Where in the world is Ruchika Singh? I mean, we've got a situation here where a woman has completely vanished from the public eye, and on top of that, she is currently facing active police action. We're looking at an individual who was literally dropped off the map precisely at the same time a law enforcement investigation into her recent actions kicked off. Establishing this baseline fact is totally vital before we even start looking at the events that actually led up to her sudden disappearance. Now, what's really interesting about this is trying to understand exactly how a standard, everyday citizen became the center of such a major inquiry. We really have to look at the stark contrast here between a quiet, completely normal life and a sudden, high-stakes police investigation. So who exactly is the subject at the heart of this unfolding mystery? Well, the police investigation logically begins right there, looking into her background to establish exactly who it is they're actually searching for. And according to police reports, her life before the incident was, well, remarkably ordinary. She's identified as a resident of Noida who just worked in a local salon. These details paint a picture of a regular, working-class individual just going about her daily routines. Clocking in, clocking out. There is absolutely nothing in this basic profile that would ever predict the massive media and police attention she is currently getting. It's like a giant puzzle. Let's move to the inciting incident and see how this builds. Because that quiet life in Noida didn't just transition into a massive police search in a vacuum. It actually traces back to one singular public event, a protest held at Jenter Montar. Authorities specifically note that this protest was led by the organization Citizens for Justice and Peace, or CJP. This right here was the inciting incident. This is the moment that suddenly propelled her from her day job at a local salon straight into the absolute center of a viral controversy and a formal law enforcement investigation. Let's walk through the rapid escalation of these events, strictly and impartially, exactly as they were reported by the police. First off, Ruchika Singh gave a speech at that CJP-led protest. During this public address, she made specific remarks directed against Prime Minister Modi. And then, almost immediately, the digital amplifier effect took hold. You know how the internet works. Videos of her speech were recorded, uploaded, and they went incredibly viral online. The clips spread like wildfire. Finally, we hit the tipping point. Authorities officially booked her over those remarks. But immediately after this happened, she disappeared. Just vanished. She simply hasn't been seen since. So the crucial point is that right now we're left with a completely unresolved conclusion. Think about it. The progression from an everyday salon worker to a viral public speaker, followed closely by a formal police booking, it all just ends abruptly with her complete disappearance. And honestly, these are the only confirmed facts we have on the record. The authorities have established her identity, the inciting incident, the whole viral nature of her speech, the resulting police booking, and of course, her sudden total absence. Which brings us to a really critical unknown. We have the profile, we have the exact timeline of the viral incident, and we have the subsequent police action over her remarks. But with the central figure of the entire story completely missing, we really have to ask, what will the investigation uncover next? Will new facts emerge about her whereabouts, or is this citizen going to remain unaccounted for while the police action just continues? Keep your eyes strictly on the factual developments of this case, guys, because right now, the most crucial pieces of this puzzle are still missing.